How are you doing?
I'm doing great. I love the background, bro. What's going on?
I just grabbed, one of the logo and
Cool.
just threw it
Oh, you
up,
gotta
man.
shift it. You gotta shift it over to the left or right though, because your big head is in the way.
Hold on a second. Let me see. Hold on.
There you go.
Is that better? What if I just sat like this the whole time?
That's the move. Yo, I don't think we've even talked for like a month.
It's been way too long. It's been forever. Um, I have been thinking about you a lot. Um, so we can catch up for a second also, as long as it's okay to go live, this sort of catch up stuff.
Absolutely.
I'm just also pulling up the document, our old Get You Some Productions master list. But how's it going in general?
It's going well.
Yeah. What are you up
Yes.
to? I know you're selling cars.
Yeah,
Um,
dude. Selling cars. Um, I just had a week vacation.
I know
Um,
I missed you, right?
Yeah, it was
How long were you
perfectly
upstate?
timed to miss each other. Like the one week I'm in, like in
So
Italy.
annoying.
But it's okay
Yeah.
because my dad got a hip replacement, so I went up to just
Oh,
help out around the house, just kind of just be up there.
he did, huh?
Yeah,
How's that going?
it's good, but he's almost 80 years old, so it's just
Yeah.
and so I just went help out him and mom. So I got a week off from work, which is great.
Good. All that
'Cause I was
yoga he's doing is not helping his hips out.
well, at a certain point, it's just like you either have cartilage or you don't, right? So yoga doesn't like make cartilage appear. So at least the way I understand it. Uh, but
Good.
I wasn't
So
feeling necessarily burned out at work. I was just feeling overworked.
yeah.
So it's like I like my job,
Mm-hmm.
but I was just like I just needed a break to like
Mm-hmm.
recuperate.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time the Sunday before work, going back that Sunday, I woke up in the morning. I was like, Anna, she's like, what? I was like, I can go back to work now. Like if I have to go in tomorrow, I'll be okay.
Oh, so
Like
you
if
were
it had been,
excited to go
if it had
back.
been any other day, I'd be like, I can't do it. I can't. I'm not ready. I'm not ready. But then I finally woke up. I was like, I'm ready to go back to work. Well, she's like,
Mm-hmm.
well, good because you go back to work tomorrow. So it all worked out.
Good. Good.
Yep.
How's he recovering with the hip?
Good. I mean, it's slow, but every day he was like faster and faster. Like I got up there like literally like 36 hours after the surgery.
Got it.
And when I first got up there, he was just like,
Yeah.
uh, but then by the end, he was like
Great. He's walking
moving
around
around.
and stuff by now?
Yeah, it's outpatient stuff. So
Yeah. So, but it was a replacement. My dad had his knee replaced a few years ago, and it wasn't good. He
no, that's tough. Knees are tough.
oh, so hips are
I heard it's a
easier
whole
than
other thing.
knees.
Her knees are like
Oh,
much more difficult.
I assumed they were kind of like similar. Um, Good. It's always nice to go home though, isn't it? And get upstate and chill out for a little while. How long
It
were you
was
there? A
very nice.
week?
I was 3 days,
Oh,
not including travel days. I drove up on Monday, was
oh,
there Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, drove back Friday.
got it. So it was a week, but they're 2 days driving.
Yep. And
What
that
car
way I
did
could
you
have,
drive? Did you drive your fancy car? Did you drive your
yeah, I drove my
yeah,
fancy
nice
out
dude.
there.
Love it.
Yes, I had a great time.
I was talking with my dad about cars, and
Yep.
he was talking about he has a '36 Chevy
Hmm.
in the
Yes.
garage, and he was
Yeah.
saying it's a pain in the ass because he paid 17 grand for it. He
Hmm.
put another 17 in it, but there because he thinks that it's because it's like basically a market thing,
Yeah.
like a marketplace factor where people his age who remember the cars from the 30s don't want cars. They're not shopping for old cars. So even though it's a classic car, very rare, he can't sell it for more than he paid for it, but he put 17 grand in it. So he's got 35 grand of, you know, investment in a car he can still only sell for 17 grand. And he's annoyed because he could have just bought basically a brand new 57 Chevy, not brand new, but like
Yeah.
original body, but with modern chassis and modern appointments so that it actually is like a street legal vehicle, that will pass inspection and whatnot and be able to drive it around. You can
Sure.
pay 35 grand for one of those. And I'm sitting here thinking, like, shit, the next time I have to buy a car, I would rather have a 57 Chevy than a Toyota Camry. Like, how much cooler is that, for
Well, you
35
should be
grand?
like, here's the thing, Dad. I'm actually looking for a car right now. So
Sell
what
me
if
a
I give you 30,
36.
what if I gave you $36,000 right now for that? And I will daily drive this
The
Chevy.
problem is, the Chevy, like, dude, the Chevy has wood. It's made of wood.
So do you get like annual inspections for termites or like,
That's the inspection. It's like termites and wood rot.
are there any mushrooms growing off the frame?
Yeah, exactly. It's like porous.
You know, honestly, it's tough. He's stuck. You just sell it for whatever you can get from it and just never look back. Like, well, that was a fucking loss, and then just move on. It's
It's
never
just
coming, never getting the money
it's
back.
totally fascinating. It's just not. It's not an investment at this point.
No.
It's a consumer product, something that he likes, that he wanted
Yeah.
to have, and now
Yeah.
he's got it. But he's pissed that it's taken him so long to get. It's like they didn't make when he bought it. They didn't make chassis for it, so he had to have it custom made. It was very expensive. Now the capabilities are a little bit higher, and they have templates and whatnot, so they can
Yeah.
make things easier. But when he bought it, it was very challenging to get. And then like wiring harnesses, things like that, like just all the stuff to make the car into a car
Yeah.
that works was more expensive then. And now it's like with the advent of the internet and AI and
3D
just like
printing.
3D printing, the access to things is much greater, so you can have more custom stuff cheaper. But I find the whole conversation very fascinating because of the idea that even something that's extremely rare could not be worth anything because nobody wants it in this moment. Maybe it's a buying opportunity.
Yeah, rarity doesn't equal value.
No, no.
You
But
know what I mean? Like Henry's art from third grade. That's a one of a kind. It's very rare. You're not gonna see these just anywhere. In fact, there's only one place in the world you can get these.
right, right.
It's an extremely limited supply. They're not in production
Yes,
anymore.
agreed.
Okay. Right.
Okay.
Yeah. Good.
So now that I'm looking at this background, I don't know
Yeah.
how to do it, but I wish there was a way to, instead of making this background into just a single image, if
Right.
it can be tiled instead.
Sure.
Um,
Or you can make a new image where it's just literally three quarters a black square and then this image on one side. Of
yeah,
course, I don't know how to do
okay.
that on the computers anymore. I used to use all these programs, but
Um,
because this is that the whole image or is that just the image in the middle and then it's on a black background so it looks like it's the whole screen?
um, I this is the image. It's basically it's how it. Look at this. I just put it into AI and
Tiles.
I said
Yeah.
I said make it into tiles, and they actually like it's close but no cigar.
So I'm just
Sorry,
going to be working from my bathroom
no
today.
cigar this time, buddy. Um,
Excuse
all
me.
right, so
Yeah.
let's get to work because I we haven't done a podcast in a long time for Get You Some Productions. I don't think, and I feel like it's the beginning of the year, and I feel like we can do some cool stuff this year. but I'm also, maybe I can get your help. I wanted to just bounce some ideas around because I'm feeling like maybe it would be better. You're gonna be like, duh, duh, idiot. I've been telling you this for a long time, but um, just focus on one thing and get it done instead of having a million different things on the plate. But you and I haven't done a Get You Some Productions in a very long time. I'm
No, we
just
have.
looking at the article. I'm looking at the. So I'll tell you what happened. Oh, so you and I did one 3 months ago to release and promote the first Handshake single.
That's right.
Released it, promoted it. Be curious to see if it streamed at all. I don't know, but after that, I did an interview. I think you were supposed to be on, but you couldn't make it or something. I did it with this guy um, who's a Bard guy, um, Terrence Boylan. That one came out 2 months ago from Terrence Boylan. Dude, this dude was friends with Bob Dylan. He
Wow.
like played with the Eagles and
That's right.
Crosby,
He told me
Stills,
about that.
and
He was like,
Nash.
he's just right on the edge
He
of all this.
toured with Bonnie Raitt. It was
Yeah.
just like, yeah. And his album, unfortunately, I listened to his first album, which was sort of like psychedelic folk.
Yeah.
And he said, no, that's not the right one. Listen to my later albums, and they're more like Steely Dan. They're cooler in a
hmm
sense. Um, so, I think psychedelic folk is like, it just sounds dated. Also, I happen to be a fan of Steely Dan, so I kind of felt like it was cooler from that perspective.
Sure.
But the conversation was mind blowing because the dude like knew everybody and met everybody. Then we did a songwriting deep dive with my friend Kat, which was released 2 weeks ago. So we're on like a monthly pace.
Okay.
So it's okay.
Yeah.
We're boogieing. Um, and I have another single that's in the can, ready to be released, and
hmm
I have a third single that's being worked on for the Handshake. So things that I want to do this year is I still want to do the All Steps grant.
Yes.
I
Yeah.
want to get that done. Um, I want to release an OMG album, and I actually engaged with a friend of mine who's sort of like family. He's through marriage, I would say he's like Louise's sister's boyfriend. His son goes to school for TV writing, and he said he would write the OMG show. So I've been having a text back and forth, but I want to do a show with him to get the ideas out and sort of get a direction going. But those are some things that I want to sort of tackle. So I'm going to keep releasing Handshake tracks. That's just going to be ongoing. But I think probably the main focus should be the All Steps grant because I actually think that's the only thing that we're going to actually make any money from.
hmm
So I think that's probably a priority. Um, Release an OMG album. OMG album is just going to be me digging through some old tapes, maybe finding our old EP from 1994 or whatever it is
Wow.
that was on CD. I have to locate that. I don't know where it would be, and actually just digitize it and then release that. Um, and and there's a bunch of live albums that I think would be fun to release. Also, they're on tape, so if the tape hasn't degraded by now, just for posterity's sake, it would be nice to just have them streaming. Do the show, get the show written, which is just talking with this kid and letting him run with it, and maybe all the other his friends, can all write an episode or something.
hmm
Um, and but the all steps grant is probably the most important thing. What do you think? What, you have any like? Oh, there is a guy I want to interview, a kid.
Hmm.
His name is Elijah Tucker, I think, and I've been listening to his album. What do you use for streaming?
Mostly Spotify.
Send Dan Elijah.
Keith, give me 1 second. I just got to let the dog in from the porch. I'll be right back. Give me 60 seconds.
Yes.
What's that?
This is psychedelic, man.
Um, by the way, what's that sound?
Cleaning ladies here.
Okay.
I'll try to
I
mute. You talk.
okay. It's not really productive at all to discuss, but I think it's hilarious. I've just found this hip hop artist online. I think I maybe sent you a link. He's just like a kind of nerdy looking white dude. You know who I'm talking about?
Yeah, you
Uh,
said
he-
it was a meme, like it was a
yeah,
picture of him, and it said, "Who is this guy's? Is this somebody's accountant or something?"
yeah.
But
Um,
it's actually a rapper.
yeah, I'll send you some more clips, but he was doing a dirty like a dirty sexual rap, and one of the lines was, "Put your Minnie Mouse on my Mickey Mouth." Put your Minnie Mouse. He's rapping about her.
Very
Yeah.
clever.
Yeah, no, but he's smooth. I'll send you some.
Is
But
he?
to answer your
Is
question,
it
I use
all on
Spotify.
YouTube or is it on
Uh,
streaming?
I have Instagram, YouTube. He's social on the socials. I'm sure he's got some stuff up on streaming. I haven't gotten that deep into it because stuff like that, like my attention span's like this long. Like I just want a couple bars and I got it. You know. Um,
Gotcha.
yeah. But to answer your question, primarily streaming, I do Spotify. I have Spotify Premium that I use. I've been real happy with that, with the audio quality and the
Great.
whatever.
I do want to do an interview with this guy Elijah Tucker. I've been
Mhm.
listening to his album, and it's actually cool and very interesting. It's not very long. I think it's like 8 or 9 tracks, but he's got some cool stuff in there that I think we could dig into. We went back and forth with him like 6 months ago, and he had released an EP with his wife, and he wants to talk about that too, but I haven't had a chance to dig into it.
Yeah,
So I think it'd be better to just focus, talk about the album that he did by himself, then we
yeah.
can move on and have him and his wife come on and do another show at a later date and
Mhm.
talk about their joint EP, which looks interesting. But just because I was listening to his solo EP and I thought it was cool, there were a lot of like cool, like instrumentally it was cool. There were some cool chords. There was lots of cool harmonies and things. There were some cool lyrics that jumped out at me. I feel like just inspired by it, and I feel like there's a lot to dig into there. So I feel like that would be a good opportunity to just get him on the show, talk to him, um, and keep doing the interviews because I feel like that's really those were good for us.
Yeah.
So I'll send you the album to check it out, and then I'll re-engage him. Do you want to go through that long list we had? I think it's fun
Let's
to go
go.
through it.
Let's go through it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So let's see what I got here. Do you see this?
Yep. Yep.
So we had a to-do list and a wish list, and we had just a million ideas. This is just do more etudes. This is my work. Look at this. Blog transcripts of all episodes. Use AI. So when we started,
Yeah.
AI wasn't even a thing. bit practically. Now we could actually do this and it wouldn't even be hard.
It wouldn't even be hard. Anna uses it for her interviews.
Yeah. Um, become an ordained reverend. That's actually done.
Done.
So hold on. How do I?
Can you highlight it as done? Like,
I want to do strike through. Or is it easier if I just underline? The button's right there.
sure.
I'll do bold, underlined, italics.
Okay.
Apply. Is that overkill?
Yeah.
So apply for NYC grants. We're working on that. iReal Pro affiliate. It'd be nice to be an affiliate with them, but these are things we could actually work on, I guess, in time. Just reaching out to people and trying to get affiliates with them so we can maybe sell their stuff and make money. Oh, this is something I never pursued. Production services on the website. You know, we could ask my current producer and say, hey, listen, would you be willing to become like affiliated with us in a sense? Build a production service model. We'll build it into the website. And anybody who reaches out through the website, we just take like basically a finder's fee and then you do all the work.
Wow, we really had a lot of ideas here.
We had a lot of ideas. This is ideas plus a wish list. So it wasn't just the ideas of like to do on shows. It was actually also just like a wish list. Like it would be nice. Like currently this all the businesses cost money, a couple $100 a month probably, give or take. It would be nice if the business actually started generating money so we could pay those expenses at least, but
Yeah.
this is all just like wishing for, you know, expansion of business. Oh, you know what I want to do one day? Go to NAM. It would be fun to just like go to NAM. It's happening right now. We could fly to California. I'm pretty sure it's in California. Me and you go take a week in NAM or a couple days, see all the like new products and music related services. How fun would that be?
That'll be amazingly fun.
Yeah. Sell some merch. We could do that. I mean, that's something we could do at any time. Own these side businesses, recording studio, rehearsal studio, music store. I'm not sure if those are even good ideas because it's like high cost, you know, businesses that take a lot to manage, which is not something that I think is feasible. Oh, maybe we should get people to make videos. How do we get somebody to make a video? Or can somebody make like an AI video to the song we just released? This is something I've...
I mean, AI, can somebody, I mean,
AI?
I think it was
Somebody
just like,
AI?
hey, make a video. Hey, AI, make a video for this.
AI.
Yeah.
So, collaboration. See, I'm just going through this really quick.
I'm surprised. This list keeps going. I thought it was just that page, but
There's 100 numbers.
100. Okay.
You know what's also something we should work on? Wikipedia.
Shortening our list.
Or shortening the list.
No, Wikipedia, sorry.
It's like you're not real until you're on Wikipedia, right? Neither of us exist.
That's true.
We're not even real people. We're like nascent. You know, we're about to become. As soon as you have a Wikipedia entry dedicated to you, you're real. This is a repeat. Guess what? We just shortened the list. work with Bard College. We actually did that because we are working with them in a sense. Business buys us sick new equipment. I don't know. So you know what? Maybe we need to process. I have an idea. What if this list we start at the beginning, right? And I'll do this. And then actually this would be part of the whole all steps grant process. What if I made a new etude or a couple of new etudes? We get the grant written. There's going to be people, if we actually get money through the grant, we're going to be having a lot of etudes that are going to be generated from that, because all of that's going to be part of the teachers who we pay to teach the lessons are going to have to generate material to teach this composition. And then we can just cut this off the list and move it to the end and then do the next one. Getting a blog transcript and writing blogs for each thing, you can do that easily with AI. But then I think what's important is you have this like internet real estate on the blog, which makes, SEO work better, but also having affiliate links plugged in there so there's revenue. That's going to be manual, I assume. But so I think it's maybe we should just take it as a sign that maybe the first thing and the most important thing we should be working on this year is the All Steps grant, and we should just put all of our energy into that. And the fact that this is the first thing on the list means that we shouldn't do anything else until we've sort of gotten that out of the way. Tell you what I'm going to do.
Mm-hmm.
Here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to revisit the grant. The grant is in a large part written to a great extent. There is a document. I'm going to go on Fiverr. I
Okay.
already started this.
Mm-hmm.
Hire somebody for $100, a few $100 to review the grant,
Okay.
help us clean it up, get a nice actionable something,
Yeah.
right? That's concise and not like, wishy-washy, so we know what the hell's going on.
Mm-hmm.
Then we'll have something solid and a process and something, and we'll know what to do, because there are people on Fiverr, they do this. They figure out if the grant is written properly, who to apply to, how to apply, stuff like that. And just do it. I know we talked to Sasha Boak Kelly. I had a back and forth with her. It never went anywhere because we couldn't make our schedules work. She offered to help us with the grant, but that's not her job. It's not her, she's not focused on that. So I don't think, maybe after we get it cleaned up from a professional and it's closer to being done, then we can bring her in and say, hey, look, we did more work on this. Maybe now you can help us out. I always want to keep Bard involved because there's so much there. So many creative people.
Yep.
There's money. There's people wanting to do stuff. There's everyone at Bard is like, they're driven people, So I think that's always a good avenue, it's going to be fruitful. John wanted to help us. So I think re-engaging him and showing him we mean business by actually getting this closer to the finish line and not relying on them would be a good
Right.
start. So that's, I think, our plan. I think our plan is to just go back to this grant. Does that make sense?
It makes perfect sense. I think that's a good idea. I like what you're right about Bard. So,
Okay. All right. So this
Yep.
was helpful. We'll
Mhm.
go back to. We'll get back on track.
back on track, baby.
Good. Okay. So I'm going to stop sharing, and let's
All right.
sign off. That
Yeah.
was helpful.
Awesome. And I would like to, one last thing. I do like the interviews a lot. So
Hmm.
you can always kind of have that cooking. I don't know if you had any people yet.
Well, I have that guy one, Elijah Tucker. We have a whole list of Bard people that
Yeah,
are
yeah, yeah.
still that are in the queue. So it's
So are they on break still? No, they're back in.
no, I think they're back now. Yeah.
Yeah. So before the spring stuff gets crazy, they might be able to catch someone. But how about that? Let's start our next podcast. We'll go right into discussing interview plan, tack plan for interviews.
Hmm.
We'll do that. I'd like to pick up on that too.
Good. So as soon as I get off the phone, I'm going to send you a link to this guy Elijah Tucker's album,
Yep.
and I'm going to send an email to him saying that
Perfect.
we're
Perfect.
sorry for being out of touch. We want to talk about this recording
Yeah.
specifically. We can
Yep.
do more in the future, but we listen to it. We like it. We're ready to
Yeah.
go, and and then and that'll be like my to do list. As soon as we hang up, I'm going to go do that immediately.
Sounds good.
Awesome.
All right, brother.
Okay, dude. Yeah, great show. Really good
Great
show.
show,
Really
man. Best
interesting
show
for
ever.
people to watch.
Best show ever.
People love to
Best
watch
one
stuff
yet.
like this.
All right. I love you, bro. I'll see you
Love you, dude.
next time. Bye.
Later, bro.